Welcome in. This is another edition of the Stadium Drive Q&A. Parker and Chris for the Lincoln Journal-Star, HuskerAction.com. If you can't tell, one of us covered an event in person today and one of us did not.
It was Parker.
Good luck figuring out which one was in attendance for Trev Alberts earlier today. Check the Journal-Star's website for coverage on that. We're tackling 3 questions from Twitter 11 days from kickoff. So, Baz, number 1 is a good one.
Question 1 from Chris. Great name, Chris.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
Higher number in Champaign, Adrian Martinez touchdown passes or cups of custard that I will eat in the press box. For those who don't know, I ate 4 cups of custard at the last Illinois home game because they have this amazing custard in the press box. So higher number, we're going Adrian TDs or amount of custard I will eat.
Well, if you're going to match your production from last year, that's going to have to be a pretty good day from Adrian. I don't know that I would say 5 touchdown passes right out of the gate. Stranger things have happened. I'm going to set the over-under on your custard consumption now that you're a dad.
Yes.
I'm going to set it at 2.5.
Okay, I'll take the over on that.
You take the
sure.
over. Okay.
I'll also take the over on 2.5 touchdown passes for Adrian.
All right.
I don't know if that.
We're going big on both counts.
I'll say he throws 3. I don't really have a great reason for that other than Graham Mertz threw 5 last year.
Sure.
Opening game. Different defense, different coaches, of course. But we've heard all about it's a new Adrian, it's an improved Adrian, better weapons, all this, that, and the other thing. Well, you want to prove that? Go do it against one of the defenses that was one of the worst in the league last year.
I'm going to say 3 touchdown passes for Adrian Martinez in the opener. And it's going to come a point about middle of the third quarter where you're going to have to decide
I'm going to have to make a big
if
decision.
you want to win or not opening week.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dig deep if we're going to make that work, if I'm going to beat Adrian.
Okay, maybe less interesting, but what's number 2?
Question 2. This is from Ethan. Thank you, Ethan. Rank your optimism levels for offense, defense, and special teams as we head into the first game, 1 to 10.
Okay, let's just rip through all 3 of them.
Okay.
Offense, I'll say 5. I don't really know what to expect. They've got some talent, but the production hasn't matched so far the past 2 years. If they can rekindle a little bit of what they found in the middle of 2018, they've got some improved pieces. They can be good on offense, but I'm sort of cautious on that. Defense, I'll say 7. The key between being solid and being really good is going to be about big play potential. And special teams, 4. You've got a trusty place kicker and Connor Culp. The rest of it's really up in the air. They should be better, but until you see it, it's hard to say confidently that they will be.
I'm going to be pretty similar. Offense, I'll say 6, just because I think the weapons around Adrian are a little bit better at receiver. We obviously don't know about the running back situation. You should have a pretty good offensive line in front of him. That should help with some of that too. Defense, I'm going to say 7 as well. Love the back end at the defensive back spot. They have really good depth up front. The linebackers maybe a little bit of a question mark. There is one on that defense, so feel pretty good there. Special teams, I'm going to go 3. Same thing. Good kicker. What else you got? Can you cover a kick? Can you cover a punt? So we'll see. Last one.
Yeah, let's do it.
This one's from Reg. Thanks, Reg. Travis Vokalek, is he going to be ready for Illinois? If not, who gets the reps in his place heading into that game?
Yeah, we don't know if Travis Vokalek is going to be available week 1. It sounds like he's much more of a question than Austin Allen. So we'll just have to see how that develops, and we'll see if Scott Frost says anything about it next week. I would guess Frost doesn't give us much about that. If he doesn't play, let's assume he doesn't play. Chris Hickman's the next guy up in that room. Talked a little bit about Chancellor Brewington, who's a wide receiver moving to tight end. But I think if Austin Allen's available, you probably lean heavily on Austin Allen, a little bit of Hickman, maybe mix it up a little bit, and probably just play one tight end more than you'd play double tights if both those guys are healthy.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think you'll see a lot of 1 tight end sets out of Nebraska in that game, especially if they're able to get a lead, and then they can lean on the running game a little bit more. Then maybe you see 2 tights if you want to try and run the ball a little more in the second half. But yeah, it's looking like it's probably going to be the Austin Allen show up in Champaign.
That's where the depth at receiver should help.
Yeah.
If you've got better depth at receiver, you don't have to have 2 tight ends on the field all the time. You can play more 3-by-1. So it'll be interesting to see on that front. That's Stadium Drive Q&A. 3 questions, 3 answers. Keep them coming to us on Twitter. We'll do this again later in the week. For Chris, I'm Parker. Thanks for watching.
See you.